Bob Hanna would be proud. This is a 1982 Yamaha YZ125. It's a replica of Bob's OW27 that he had been racing in the factory team a few years before and absolutely destroyed the competition. I figure I better bring it inside before I wad myself up on this thing because it is fast. So come on inside, I'll tell you all about it. What a kick-ass machine. Hey guys, Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum. I'm a little hopped up right now after racing this thing up and down the driveway. Definitely got the adrenaline going. This is an extremely rare, all original 1982 Yamaha YZ125. This is the one of the few bikes remaining from the J. Wood collection of 35 classic and vintage motocross bikes that we picked up from him recently before he moved down south and retired. This one here was part of his collection for quite a long time. As near as we can tell, it's 100% original except for the tires. Even has the stock factory graphics. The bars appear to be original. It has the factory style grips on it, levers, and it's just a mint original Survivor. He did put a brand new set of tires on it prior to us getting it. Front and rear tires are new and tubes. The original gold rims are in beautiful shape. When you look at a bike of this vintage, to tell if it's been raced, you look at the forks. The forks aren't all bashed up on this. They usually be all rashed up from following behind other race bikes. Or corroded. The pipe is in really good shape. It's got one little small ding in the bottom there. And the other thing I always check the wheel bearings. Wheel bearings in the front are super tight, no flex at all. The ones in the rear are super tight, no flex at all. I do have a work order. We went right through the bike. We stripped it right down to the, oh, you want to see them, the frame rails? Yeah, the frame rails, the pegs are perfectly straight like they just came out of the box. And the frame feels like it just came off the Yamaha factory line. There's not a single ding in it, which, yeah, it was on display in his living room for decades. Come around the other side here. I want to show him this side here. This side, also, I don't feel a single even pebble ding in there. The engine cases are in beautiful shape. The shifter and the peg are perfectly straight. Not something you're going to find anywhere. We go to all the AMA vintage days and we participate in Daytona and all the other rallies, and you just don't see original, factory original bikes like this. So the swing arm even has the monocross sticker on it, original sticker. The number plate has some touch-up paint on it. I guess it was scratched through to the yellow, so just to keep it looking new from 10 feet, he did the little touch-up paint on there, but I believe that's a 95% sure it's original sticker. There's a little bit of touch-up paint on the one right here too to make that look complete. Not something your eyes immediately drawn to, but I just wanted to point that out. The swing arm, the bottom of the swing arm is not all rashed up. The rims are perfectly straight. I would say you'd be hard-pressed to find, actually the rear one's got a little tiny, it's a little bit added true, but pretty damn nice. One of the nicest 37-year-old sets I've seen. Let's see how the front rim looks. The front fender looks brand new, but there is a couple scratches in it. Front rim's pretty good. A couple little dings in it. The front fender does have a couple scratches in it, but from 10 feet it looks brand new. The front number plate is all original. Again, a little touch-up paint right here. The graphics look to be untouched, original. They have a little patina. They're cracking a little bit. The plastic looks great. Seat cover looks excellent, as does the rear fender. Looks like he might have scratched the rear fender a little bit from wheeling a little too high once or twice. I can see how that could happen. The rear linkage, it has really good bearings. There's no play in the rear wheel or swing arm. It feels nice and tight. We went through the bike. Let me grab the work order so you can know exactly what we did to the bike. Again, this was in storage in his living room for a long, long time, so it had been sitting. The first thing we did is we pulled the tank, the seat, the airbox, air filter out, put a brand new air filter in it, pulled the carburetor off of it. But I'll start at the beginning. We performed the compression test. It's 150 PSI. Spark was perfect. We just set the air pressure in the tires. It was a little low from sitting. Rebuilt the carb, cleaned the carb, adjusted it, set it, cleaned the airbox and lubed the brand new and installed a brand new uni air filter. Changed the gear lube. Remove the front end. We took the whole front end off the bike, the forks and everything, to clean and grease the steering head bearing so everything's nice and smooth. Remove the throttle and clean that and lube the cable and the tube. We cleaned the front brakes and brake drum, put a brand new spark plug in it. We also just put a brand new chain on it. The original chain was a little rusty looking, so we put a new chain on it. Actually, I'm not sure it was rusty. I'm not sure why they put a chain on it, but it's usually why they do it. I didn't see it, but the fuel line has a brand new fuel line and vent lines on the carburetor. Test rode it, and as you can see, it runs like a bear. The work order has a total, and we went through the detail shop too. Total of 13 hours labor at $90 an hour, plus $60 in parts. And shipping, the total was $1,380 with tax on the work order. So it's just been gone through, runs like a bear. The only issue they weren't able to fix is there is a little seal on the steering stem that the coolant runs through the steering stem on this bike. As you can see, it runs through the frame. And that seal is leaking a little bit. That's what has a little water leak right there. So a little antifreeze leak. So you're going to want to put a new seal on there if you're going to ride it. If it's going on display in your museum, I wouldn't worry about it. This is very close to, well, we would display it in the museum here exactly the way it is with a little bit of patina it has on it. Matter of fact, that's where it's going until it finds its new home. So it's being sold to raise funds for the museum, as was the rest of the J Wood collection. So if you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Ship it anywhere in the country. $750 or less, anywhere East Coast, probably $500 or less. You can get it all the way to the UK for $750. So don't let shipping scare you. Call us with a zip code. We'll give you a quote. Stay tuned. We got some great videos coming, some awesome bikes. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and click on the notification button. You'll be advised when we have new videos. The silencer is also mint original, also in excellent shape. The if you know anything about this bike and you want to comment, please like the video and comment in there. If you know anything about these OWs or if you had one, feel free to comment in the comment sections. Kenny, is there anything you'd like to add about the bike? I think we pretty much covered everything. Rock Stock's coming in 3 weeks. We're getting pretty jacked up for that. The largest motorcycle event and music festival Rockville's ever seen. It's a 3-day motorcycle party here. We've got Doug Danger doing a jump. He's jumping a bus here on his CR500. We've got mini bike racing. We've got mini trike racing. We've got hooligan hill climb on the hill in front of the Bixby House. And of course, 5 bands a day, 5 to 7 bands a day. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but it's going to be insane. So good luck bidding on this bike. It's going to be sold on eBay. The eBay ad will go up about a day after the video comes up. So check our eBay store, Kaplan Cycles, and hope to see you at the museum someday soon. Stay tuned. God bless America.